Do you ever have something that just goes so well, just completely end up in disaster?
Just now.
And that was, just now. That was just this moment. Everything goes great in my life until just now, recording one of the best openings that I think we did to segue into the show. Anyways, I have no more heart into it. I terminated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze opening. I just blew my shot right out the gate and I'm done. Welcome to Sequilibrium. My name is Mike.
Chad.
And today we're doing one of my all-time favorite movies from when I was a kid that turned out to not really be one of the greatest movies I'd ever seen. Teen Wolf 2. Woo! Are you okay there?
Yeah.
That detach? Just a little?
It's good.
Okay.
Just a little. Just the head.
Just the head. That makes you ruin or just blow the movie in the beginning if you do that too much. I loved Teen Wolf 2 when I was a kid. I loved that movie so much because I loved the first one so much. And I think it was one of those movies that I just kidded myself on. That I was like, this is so good. This is so good, Mike. You love this movie. And then I watched it yesterday, and everything I felt about that movie when I was a kid was just right out the window.
Really?
It was just so fucking terrible. So terrible.
So you were expecting
Oh, I thought I was going to come in and just be so fucking excited. Like, Teen Wolf 2 is so fucking great, dude. This is like one of the best werewolf movies ever. No, it's not. It's not at all. And I mean, Jesus. Okay. Well, there's so many things that I actually wrote down about it that I felt like I could really go on like a 2-hour trip bitching about this movie. And I'm going to try not to. But there is just that one fucking thing right in the beginning, right after this shitty one-line drawing, Teen Wolf 2 with the fucking werewolf that looked like Poochie the Hound from The Simpsons. Yeah. Compare those two images, the one that the first Styles created to the one that the shitty Styles created. Like, this isn't even Darren from fucking Bewitched type of situation. Like, fuck that guy. That guy is not Styles.
Yeah.
But this movie was produced by Kent Bateman.
Who is
Jason Bateman and Justina Bateman's father. This is Justin Bateman's first movie.
Really?
This is introducing Justin Bateman or Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially what I took from that is, well, let me put my son in this movie. let me get him some acting chops. Now, I looked deeper into Kent Bateman's catalog, and he has produced or directed everything those two have been in. So he's just like helping their career along the way.
Huh.
I didn't know. Did you look into that?
No, I saw that it was his father, and
that's about it.
Figured that's why he was casted.
I fucking was like, I gotta look to see if Daddy had a hand in Jason Bateman's career, and he definitely did. One of the trivia things about this movie was that Michael J. Fox didn't want to do it because the makeup process was just like too much. He didn't want to do part of it. And if you look, you watched 1 and 2 back to back, right?
Yeah, and you didn't do that. You didn't watch 1.
I didn't have to. I have a Teen Wolf mini button. I have a Teen Wolf ornament for a Christmas tree. It's like a DVD present, but it's an ornament. So you open it up and it's the movie. I have that. I have the movie on DVD.
Well, I wish you would have.
I mean, I don't need to watch it. I watched it like a few weeks ago.
Did you?
So,
okay.
What I was going to say is the makeup in the first one was fucking great. You got to admit, like, Scott looked awesome.
Yeah.
You couldn't. This did not look like makeup. The nose was just like, there was no line showing where it connects to like the cheekbone. Yeah. This one, fucking looked like they went to Party City to get the supplies to put that shit together. Like, you had a problem doing that fucking makeup. You've been fine in this one. This is just like your dad getting you ready for your fucking Halloween dance type of makeup. Even fucking Mr. H, Scott's dad, his uncle, his makeup looked shitty, but his makeup in the first one looked fucking rad. Yeah. So that's just what I had to say about the makeup. And Michael J. Fox is like, I don't want to do it because of the makeup. Yeah. He didn't want to do it because the script was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
He's like, he reads the script and he's like, so basically it's the first one, but this time I'm boxing.
Yeah.
I would have backed out for the fact that Styles wasn't Styles.
Yeah, it's exactly what the first one was. There's no change other than...
None whatsoever. Even at the ends, when he wins the match as Todd and not the Wolf, he uses the bad girl as leverage to get off Chubbs to kiss the nerdy girl that he falls for. Just like fucking Booth and Scott.
Yeah.
Scott did that to Pamela. See, I told you, dude. I love this fucking movie.
You know, I had to...
I don't even know why I wrote half of this shit. I don't need it.
I had to try and find a way to get my daughter to watch Teen Wolf with me.
This is one of the things that I love about this is the Chad and daughter story about watching the movie.
It's like, oh, play the trailer. We watched the trailer, and it's one of the trailers that was released around the time of the movie.
Yeah.
And what's funny is this came out in 1985, which was the same year that Back to the Future came out. And
Teen Wolf 2 did. Or the first Teen Wolf?
The first Teen Wolf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First Teen Wolf, I think, I mean, I'm almost positive that he filmed Teen Wolf before Back to the Future because I can't imagine Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale would have let him go off to do Teen Wolf after just shooting Back to the Future.
A great fucking movie.
Yeah,
They're like, listen, this is your beach house movie, so you can go do it afterwards.
And as shitty as this movie is, who knows how long it took him to edit. And
none whatsoever. This movie was filmed in one fucking shot. One shot. You could hear in the background at the celebration scene, Marty, press play.
Anyway, in the trailer for the first movie, the narrator says,
oh, God.
He says this. He says, Michael J. Fox has had a real tough time lately. And, they referred to him as Michael J. Fox, not as the character.
Oh, I was laughing more at the time drop because of fucking like, is that foreshadowing? Are you foreshadowing right now? So you didn't like Teen Wolf, the first one?
I enjoyed it much less than I expected to.
Did I hype it up for you a little too much?
Well, I saw it so many times as a kid, but
did you ever wish to be a Teen Wolf?
Oh yeah,
I did too.
Sure.
I did too.
Sure.
I remember I told you about the opening credits to the cartoon, and I used to pretend I was doing the transformation scene, like when he bites down and his fangs come out. I should show you the opening afterwards. It's awesome. It's great. But you didn't like it. What was okay? What was one thing about it that you didn't like? And take in mind, this is Teen Wolf. This isn't fucking The Lighthouse.
One thing about it I didn't like. Well, the fucking soundtrack.
That's what you were saying. Okay, so the thing I wanted to say about the soundtrack for 2 that I really liked, I'll get into that later. So I'm so glad you brought up the fact that you didn't like the soundtrack. What did you not like about the soundtrack? I don't remember the music that much from the first one.
Everything aside from Surfing in the USA, it was complete shit.
These waves are mine. Fuck yeah. No, yeah, that was totally, you had to have that for that scene. They get that fucking song, and then they get a shitty cover of Mashed Potato for part 2. You see where the budget went in that movie for fucking sure. Not in the makeup. None, just the rights for that song. What was the other songs? I like really don't remember. Like what was the end basketball scene song? It was like one of those Footloose style.
I mean,
We will live forever kind of bullshit or something, right?
it's more like experimental electronica.
I'm hearing it in my head. I just can't produce it. But yeah, I think the soundtrack is not memorable, so the soundtrack isn't good. That's how I feel personally.
This is really off-putting when you're watching the movie.
The soundtrack
At every turn.
So the second one had Oingo Boingo twice, which was fucking awesome. I love Oingo Boingo, and the fact that was in Teen Wolf 2 was so cool. I didn't know it was Oingo Boingo at the time. I just knew the songs, and I used to sing them and hum them, blah, blah, blah. And then the study scene with Todd and Nikki is Send Me an Angel, which, you know, that's just one of those songs that always stuck in my head too. Send me an angel. Woo. I never pursued it any further. And then they started doing these albums like Punk Goes Whatever. And this band that I really like called Thrice does a cover of Send Me an Angel. And it's fucking awesome. And it's great because I've been listening to it every day for like the last month probably. It's just like so fucking good, which is probably why I was like, let's do Teen Wolf 2. Because that song, man, that song to me is Teen Wolf 2. I hear it. I picture the scene of those two studying, picking up the coke, like just everything. That's how much I watched Teen Wolf 2 as a kid.
So it's not the scene where they're arguing over the book.
Oh my God. That book is mine. I was here first. I'm Todd Howard. I want to study. No, yeah, that scene was so fucking stupid. Yeah, it's just all pouting.
Are you okay?
Dude, that scene made me look at his outfit. He's wearing fucking chucks. He's wearing like these fucking skinny slacks. He's got suspenders down for accessories, a big shirt. Look, dude looked like he just came back from a Black Flag show. And then he becomes superstar Todd Werewolf, fucking this guy wearing fedoras like they were fucking whatever. What are those hats called? Those caps, yarmulkes.
Oh,
right? Yeah. He's wearing it like that, and he's wearing these fucking douchebag, baggy, fucking hip hop looking shit. Where he's just like, man, regular Todd was dope as fuck. Dude wanted to be a fucking veterinarian. And now he's just like, whatever, I'm a fucking boxer. Look at my fat ass fucking car Gomez Adams gave me. How fucking dope was that? They got Gomez Adams signed up to be fucking the dean, whatever his name was. Yeah. Dean of Men.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking what the fuck is a dean of men? Is that just because Todd's a werewolf and you're just like making him feel bad because he's not like 100% a man?
Right.
Human, not man. Yeah, fuck this movie, man. Skips generations. Why did I write that? Who gives a shit about the werewolf gene skipping generations?
I do think, I'm not going to lie, it's one of those movies that might just be so bad that it's good for me.
No.
You can't agree with that?
I'm never going to watch this movie.
Never, ever?
Teen Wolf is the only thing that exists. Not the TV show on MTV. Michael J. Fox playing fucking basketball, being in the play because he's a werewolf. That's my fun. Okay, so I have like so many fun things to connect these movies to, which is like crazy as well. So the drama teacher and Scott's dad were both in this movie called Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater. And then I think that might be the only thing I had to connect those two to another great 80s movie.
Right.
Like I always do that, you know, where I'm just like 7 degrees to not Kevin Bacon, but just everybody else.
Yeah.
The Styles thing. What did you think of the Styles in the first one compared to the Styles in the second one?
Like the first better.
Way fucking better. Way better. Remember in this fucking scene when the teacher's handing him all the papers and he's all stoked that his paper's the D and he fucking celebrates it with a pose?
Yeah.
Like that fucking Styles was in love with Scott.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the. I mean, the way he dressed was fucking dope too.
Oh, yeah, for
like
sure.
he had a great fashion sense. He was fucking funny when he was trying to buy that keg of beer, and he was like, "Boss sent me over to pick up a keg for the boys." You know, just like trying to be 18.
Right.
Never say die. And then he takes off with that fucking nerd. What the fuck was his name?
One of my favorite scenes is when he walks into Scott's place and his dad, without turning around, says, "Nice shirt."
Right.
I love that. Pointed it out. My daughter she was confused.
Oh yeah, you never finished the story about you. Did you guys watch it together?
This time it was my 17-year-old.
What did she think?
She's like, "Well, that was interesting."
I mean, they made that Teen Wolf show into a kid show on MTV a few years ago. Like, so it's like that would have been an introduction. You know, I'm sure she's aware of that, but it was probably like, my dad made me watch this show called Teen Wolf. This movie.
That was the series.
Yeah, I remember. I watched it on my 30th birthday, right before we were about to go out to the bar, and for some reason, it made me so angry that they made that show. Like, his name's Scott, but he doesn't play basketball. He plays lacrosse. I think he does have a friend that's like Styles, or his name Styles, but it's just like, to me, I mean, whatever. What generation is like, Teen Wolf? Like, the dad's like, "Oh, I watched that movie when I was your age," some shit like that. Like, I don't think kids give a fuck. Like, they remade Fright Night. That's only for one audience.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you're not gaining anybody. You're just getting a bunch of people in their fucking 30s that are like, "Oh, I remember that when I was a kid."
Yeah.
That was me. I was so stoked when that movie came out. I really liked the remake. It was awesome. It was really good.
I didn't see it.
It was fun. I love the original.
Huh.
But Styles in the second one. Who the fuck was that? He looked like a game show contestant. Like,
Yeah, he did.
This fucking mullet. I love college. I got a roommate who's tanning with a 45-watt light bulb.
I don't know who was writing it, because it didn't make any sense that they felt that was necessary to switch the actor and have that character in the
I'll
movie.
tell you who fucking wrote it. Jeff Loeb. He's one of the best comic book writers for Marvel. He wrote Teen Wolf 2. The fuck? He also wrote Commando, which is an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that I absolutely loved. But yeah, Jeff Loeb, man. What was he thinking? Like, remember, we're just talking about how bad movies get made and they actually get produced and they get money. I mean, we'll look up later what this movie made and grossed,